Hello everybody and welcome back to Prairie Farm Michigan series. Couple of episodes have been building videos, time-lapse videos, and I am pretty happy with this yard. Yeah, this came out really nice. I'm really happy with this, our home. So I wasted a lot of money, took loans and the fundings from the municipality, and yeah, just wanted to get this done. I don't know if there's any serious than the actual farm, like this, but this came out nice and everything seems to be pretty cool. Yeah, and I took 1 million funding for the North Farm, but the loan amount is not so bad anymore. I have been selling stuff and we are waiting for wood chips to sell, but let's take a hang on, I'm on the wrong one here. So this is 2 million now, so pretty good. We got a little bit of space to get a new equip that 6-meter vegetable planters and things like that. They are coming, but a little bit money is also coming from the wood chips and carpentry. So let's take a look at this guy, South Farm, and that farm also came out really nice. So yeah, 1.9 million is here. But yeah, the money is basically the same, but this South Farm has 6 million funding though from the from the government. So yeah, but the money is the same. But I think we are going to pay a lot of it back this year. Yeah, that is the plan. And yeah, I went a little crazy on this. Oh, I don't know, crazy, but this is every man's dream, at least mine. So obviously, garage is bigger than the house. Yeah, prioritizing. So here we have. I also bought a lot of equipment and stuff. So here we have a little XUV lawnmower. I put a little taller grass, so I will mow this at some point. These are just here, and obviously we need a camper, maybe go fishing or hunting or something like that. Yeah, and then here, what's going on with this guy? Oh, they're stuttering. What the hell is here? I don't know, it's probably the Russians are disturbing the internet. Yeah, so this one, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So, yes sir, my toys. So, a little off work wheels here. Probably will use it for some hauling or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that one, there's a utility wagon. Obviously, we need the toy a little bit more power than the John Deere, and obviously also cross ATV and enduro bike and American muscle. That is necessary. This came out looking pretty awesome. Yeah, the matte black and metallic stripes here, and oh my god, the sounds of this one. This is just, listen. Oh, yeah, and there's kind of a air suspension you can lower, and obviously we go low as possible. Yeah, so this is, like a Sunday car, hobby car, and electric bike obviously, and then we have a cart here. Maybe we'll take it out someday. You can actually lift it by hand and put it on the trailer. It's cool. Okay, I have those on, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is pretty awesome. I like it. And here, then maybe we will take a look of the south farm on the next episode. Here is obviously just necessary for a single man what you need. You don't need a whole lot of garden things or anything. Just a couple of chairs, and we have a party here, and obviously cooler. That's all I need. Beer in there. Yeah. So, and on these storage things, I wanted to go a little bit more realistic with this guy here. I think the crops is not gonna be so absolutely insane amounts again. So here we have a, I'm gonna do manually storage the potatoes and things like that with the conveyor belts. I'm gonna fill these guys. These are kind of a, winter storage for potatoes and kind of like that. We have here and heater and humidity system with these two. I don't know what is it called, some kind of art storage or something, but they are potato storages, yes. And then we have here for other crops, same thing, a little bit newer ones. Now we're gonna store here what we need. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but we got 4 of these. So same thing here. I'm gonna put wood chips in there, and you can get a little electricity out of those. Then we got the harvester storage here, and I did sell other sugar beet harvester. I don't think I'm gonna need it this year. I don't know. I won't probably do so huge fields on that, but I needed to actually sell it because the invoice from the 3 invoices from cooperative was so large that I ran out of money, so I sold that one. It was something like 480k came out of that, and there's other harvesters, but everything is not fitting here. There are two green bean harvesters on that shed also. Yeah, and on that one episode I actually was tried that silo for peas and green beans. So accidentally I stumbled on these guys, this silo. I think it's silo for storage, that kind of name mod. But these are actually only for green beans and peas. So pretty good, and I think this shoots for the map quite nicely. And then we have seed and fertilizer lime tanks here. I'm not gonna. I think we are not financially in that position yet that we could fill these, but on this year we will just buy stuff, as we need it. But next year I think so that we will fill these up, buy these supplies when they are cheapest. Yeah, and you can actually put these fans on here. Yeah, quite loud, but they are on. But I don't know. Well, maybe you can, a little drying going on. And this is the solution for the other one. I think this works pretty awesome, but there's, I don't know, a little bit iffy with the worker going with this. He thinks this is the vehicle and it's too close. At least that one truck we have. But I think this works pretty awesome. I did buy another thing where I had 2 of these, but then I found I actually asked one Facebook group, is there a gooseneck trailer available? I think this is the only one. Yeah, but it was just what I needed and was looking for. So here are the other set, and these guys on both farms we have now kind of a work premises. So the workers are living here. They can live here if we're providing accommodation for those guys. So yeah, they can live here if they want to. Pretty nice. Oh, wrong. Yeah, so that's a farm. I think yeah, it looks like kind of cool with these curbstones. We got some little barriers just to indicate, we're closed or open. Or yeah, obviously you can get into the premises just by walking around the fence. Yeah. But what else I have in my notes? Let's take a look up here. Yeah. You saw the montage when I was loading these pallets. So I was trying a little bit different solutions with this to make it faster and trying to get this guy, this tail lifting to work. It works really good and loading with that, but I think I'm going crazy with those pallets, They just go wonky all the time. Yeah, but they are moving, so I think maybe an update is coming at some point, so I just will at this point I will just try with the forklift over there and save it, because these are just going all over the place, even if they're strapped on the trailer, so they are just moving around. I don't know what the hell has gone with these. That worked fine before. I think it was 1.8 update or something, and suddenly they just going all over the place, even moving. If you put one on top of the other, and then they just move around. Really stupid. So yeah, that was it, and wood chips were were supposed to be. It showed a little bit earlier that they are the best prices in December, but suddenly it just it did move, it just moved to January. I don't know what the heck was on that, but I will actually show you one trick. If you didn't know how to scroll these really quickly, going down on that left column there. So if you want to go with the other products here, the miscellaneous, so you are up there, alpha, just press one time the throttle, boink, it will jump there. But if you want to go all the way to the bottom of the column, just press it long time, boink, it will, in a second it will go down. So that makes life a little bit easier if you didn't know that. But anyway, wood chips best price in January. We will go there for a time there, and this is the wood chips plus is a little bit less, but it's on the it comes from the carpentry. So this is all also in January. So we will move forward time to there, yeah, and then we will start to load and sell that, and maybe load up the carpentry again, and yeah, it's a little bit yeah, winter time, but we haven't got any snow yet, so That is the thing. And one thing is, obviously, maybe on this episode, I don't know. Yeah, we will hopefully see. I would really like to just forward time to make things happen a little bit more faster, and I'm excited to see that how much subsidy we can get from these fields that are with the oilseed radish. We'll see. But anyway, I will forward time and try to. By the way, I sold 89,000 was there. One thing which was sold products off camera from carpentry, and then I sold all the carrots to here, so that invoice is paid from this industry area. We got $143,400, and then I bought seeds for the wood growing thingy for 8,000 liters, and that's on January 7th. That will do. Yeah. So I will see you when I'm gonna sell the wood chips. Let's see how much did we get. So I will bring you back probably on the last load. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we are in January 1st, and it seems that it is now pretty good price, and I'm not gonna risk it, it would go down. It seems that it's going down now, so we are just gonna sell it right away now. We need to try to back this guy in here, and does that time drop these trucks and this oilseed radish? Obviously no. Yeah, so this we got whole year's supply of wood chips, so quite a lot. And the best price for these wood chips seem to be in animal dealer. So we're gonna go and sell to there, and I haven't even been there, so that's why I have those interactive zone markers on. Yeah, so we can take a look where the sell point is. This is much lower than this other guy. I did get a little bit of wood chips for those heaters from here earlier in the autumn. Okay, come on. And then we have those boxes also which need to be empty. Alright. 17 hours and a half already on this truck. Quite a lot. Oh, this is 100, and this is fast. Okay, it's full. All right, come on, you can do it. Come on. Yeah. All right, I will see you at the animal dealer. Let's see where the sell point is there. All right, we are nearly there. I probably should have turned a little bit earlier. I don't know where is the sell point. So these guys haven't made their snow plowing. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. I don't need to have. This is probably the only job what we need to do. But where is the sell point here? Over there. Is it there? That Katie woman is over there. Oh, is it here? This is bales. I don't think it... Oh, it could take it. Okay. Alright, let's see how much we will make from here with this. Lower that axle, by the way, I didn't. It calms down the wobbling of the trailer a little bit, like so. But I don't know why. Yeah, when you put the worker on it, first it lifts the axle up, and yeah, a little bit stupid. I don't know why doesn't it work like that. And 81k, yes sir. So I think we have maybe not quite full load, or maybe just a little bit. We'll lift that up now. Okay, I will just sell these wood chips, and then I will sell from the carpentry and load little bit stuff on the trailer there. With what products have we done, and yeah, I think let's see how much money we have when I have sold everything. So let's see after that what do we have, and pay out that loan a little bit, and then we'll probably need to fast forward time until March, because there's absolutely nothing to do here. Alright, I will see you when I have emptied that out. Okie dokie, we are back, and I'm just going through these fields, and yeah, pretty interesting. Oilseed radish withered, but the nitrogen level is pretty much all over the place. I don't know how it is going to be, because on the map, as you can see, we're now on field 5, it's 90, and field 2 had mostly 160, and field 3 had something like 20 or 10. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but obviously we can then correct it with spraying and the scanners. But yeah, pretty strange thing why it's going like that. But yeah, let's just sell this last of stuff we have here. I needed to go to next day because January 1st was that snow, and yeah, that guy doesn't go anywhere in snow, so maybe I need a plow, but I don't feel like it, yeah. It's even though I have worked as a snow plowing guy, so I'm not gonna do it on this. But maybe just want to forward time through the winter. But maybe at some point we should. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend any money for. I just disable the traffic again. Yeah, but I'm not gonna spend money on the gear now. Okay, let's see how we get on with these guys. Oh, and those need to be sold at this year. Yeah, but pretty good money, nearly 500k, so we can get that loan down a bit. 16, okay. Yeah, so let's just pay that loan again. And yeah, it's this would be really nice if this would be similar to the transfer money to farm. thing. You just set the amount you wanna take or pay back. Let's put it like that. 1.6. Okay. Yeah. So I think there is still nothing left to do. Just selling those pallets and this carpentry. So I'm gonna fast go through the days again until the last hours of February, and I think we're gonna, on this episode, we're gonna see how much is that subsidy for the cover crop. Yeah, I will see you then. I will just spend a little time with this selling stuff. All right. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, so turning into March in just a moment. But I checked the subsidies thing. I don't understand it. I think I need to read about it. Maybe I haven't read it at all, because why would you even open a manual of anything? So if I take a look here on the North Farm, field on precision farming and economic analysis. So subsidies have already come, 3,906, and I don't know what the heck is going on. Why doesn't it even show those soil samples? I haven't. Okay, now value mode, so total values. Okay, it probably resets itself, because I haven't reset it. I think so. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, I haven't reset. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, pretty good money. But how come there's harvested? Because I haven't. This was before precision farming. I didn't harvest this field with precision farming. Okay. Pretty strange. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what happens when we turn to March, but I think these numbers are pretty low. 1,400 subsidies. So yeah, but I don't know. Is it worth it to do if it's just so little? Maybe I don't know. It just takes time, because it took a whole lot of time to plant that oilseed radish, and but I obviously get nitrogen, pretty hefty amount. But let's forward time. Let's see what happens. Does anything happen, or does that value come with daily or on February, or what? We'll see. Just past midnight. Yeah, the industry area, by the way, has there was quite a lot of dancing with those pallets, and they are out of loan. Only left is the funding. Property income is, by the way, those guys there. They produce electricity there, but let's see. By the way, is there a price for electricity? I was a little bit curious to see. Where are you? No, I thought so. Okay, well, let's take a look now. What the heck is this? God damn! Only that amount. So why does it say you need to keep it all the way through February? Or is it just, it gives money per day on February? I don't know. But this is not, not so, I don't know. Maybe I will do it next day, I don't know. Okay, now I remember this. This guy didn't have any yield, but I think precision farming was. Yeah, I think it was here before I harvested this guy. Yeah, I think so. And also this one. This should... Oh, but this is a wrong farm. Yeah, this should have also, let's see. This should have also yield if it's like that. 84, pretty good. No, but the change. Yeah, it does have. Oh, yeah. 454 tons. Okay. Little disappointing maybe, that subsidy thing. Yeah. 200 euros per acre. I don't know what the heck. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to sleep, and on the next episode, we need to start working on these fields. Plowing needs to be done on quite a lot of fields. I will do it before I plant any veggies on the field, and but I need to, first think about and research the 6-meter equipment. I want to have a plow going first, then I want to have one tractor which makes the ridges, so that there's a power harrow in front, and then that ridge maker behind, and then the planters come after that. And it would be really cool if there would be some kind of, I don't know. No, I don't need fertilizing thing. Yeah, anyway, and I think I'm gonna, because these fields need fertilizer, and also these I will do with the Nexact, obviously, and these guys with those 24-meter small sprayers, because the drum line seems to be 24 meters there, which are already there. So yeah, this was a little bit of kind of this kind of a episode, but let's jump over here first. Let's take a look of this south farm, because I didn't show you. So here is kind of a main tractor shed, and here we have also living quarters for workers. This guy, there's a little office there, and then we got the big maintenance shop, washing bay, all sorts of stuff. Then the next the tractors are here, or one is now, but I think we need to buy more. And then we have a truck shop or garage, fuel tank, really big, and there's a couple of trailers there. And then we have a fertilizer shed. We got solid fertilizers there, and also some kind of crops can be stored here, but I will use it for fertilizer. And the other end is the liquid products, so fertilizer, herbicide, and we got wet bins here. Obviously I'm gonna need to I'm gonna use the augers, so 4 huge wet bins, grain sampler, moisture sampler, and then we got 2 dryers. We're gonna use these, yeah, for what is it, wheat, barley, and corn. Another one here, and then we have a big shed here, cold storage for all the Nexac tools. Yeah, so this is the South Farm. I'm pretty happy how this came also. So this is really going to be probably quite full of those stuff. We'll see. Yeah, but that is the South Farm, yes, and yeah, hopefully you liked it, and there was, yeah, if you haven't checked out the build videos of these farms, and yeah, drainage here, so you need to take the water out of the buildings. Yeah, I'm going technical side ahead, not so much of detailing. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and join me on the next one, because we are going to work these fields like maniacs. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.